Hi there, how you doing? I'm Aaron. I'm the founder and CEO of 28 Games. It's been a long time since I've sent out a video. Talked about what's been going on. It's 4:02 right now, 1602 hours. You probably know. If you've seen my updates, if you've seen the way I do things, I'll do updates throughout the day and do them with timestamp in the military time format. So 1300, 1400, 1, 2, 3 p.m. And hope you're all doing really, really well. You know, uh, yeah. I guess I want to start by saying this. Some of you may or may have not seen this, either on my YouTube channel, which I can call 28.2 or X3 triple I2, or on Instagram. But it goes a little something like this. In the end, in the beginning, all I wanted to do was genuinely help to get myself out of a shit situation. If I could bottom line it any way, any type of way, it'd be like that. From starting all the way back, from when I first started putting up anything related to Grand Theft Auto 6, GTA 6, Grand Theft Auto 6, GTA number 6, GAT 6, whatever you want to call it. When I first started doing the very first GTA 6 thing content back on Instagram in May of 2016, 10 years ago, when I was 25 years old. 25 years old. I've been doing this for such a long time. Longer than the journey I've talked about so many times. It started in 2018. I've just been on this since Benzies left. Leslie Benzies left. You know how that whole deal goes. I'm sure most of you at this point. It has been undoubtedly the most craziest thing I've ever been a part of. And it feels like surreal in the best way. But it feels like it's torn me limb from limb. It feels like it's done a number of my mental health. It's just been crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I do apologize if this seems out of sorts, because I haven't done this in a video in a while. And my phone's very old. I'm not charging it right now. When I do a video, it uses a lot of my battery quickly. My iFixit battery, which it's not like an Apple battery, it's weaker. But yeah, I've been doing this for a very, very long time. And it's incredible to think how long I've done it. And over the course of how long I've done it, and over the course of this journey, I've really grown up a lot. And I think you can see that if you were to compare a video now, juxtapose a video now, back to when I first started getting in front of the lens, getting in front of the camera in 2021. I was so standoffish and so just unassertive, and I was a younger me, you know. I was 30, 31, 30, 31 years old. Freaking crazy, man. Totally crazy. It was just so different than it is now. You know, there's a comfort. There's a comfort to doing this and going viral, put myself out there, put my journey out there, talking about, the $10 million thing, what I've been doing with the Operation Earn It, and maybe you remember that whole deal. It's one of the things it's all a part of this journey. It's all a part of this journey. You know, and I could talk about a lot of things, but I did want to start with that. I could talk about my mother next. I could talk about how she seems to be at odds with yet another job because of this, what I believe is perpetual insanity, because of her mental health. She is not taken care of. Not taken care of, refusing to medicate herself. That's a whole nother can of worms. So let's put that on the back burner. Let's go to GTA 6. November 19th is coming. Trailer 3 hopefully will be coming soon. People are saying August 4th, August 6th. No, it's September. They're not going to do a third trailer. No, it's just going to be a gameplay trailer. Rockstar's going to do what Rockstar's going to do. And then, of course, they are going to do what they're going to do. But if we're talking about GTA 6, I'm telling you straight up, I don't think, okay, personally, there's anyone more on the face of this earth, Google's earth, that wants this over more than myself, that wants to get to the finish line, that wants this to go gold, and for it to be done, over with, no more rumors, no more this, that, everything else, no more Lucia his 6, no more freaking realistic tits or anything like that, but like the GTA forums is saying, is that's the one thing they wanted, is realistic breasts. Yeah. It'll just be good when this is totally all over with. I think Rockstar gets that at this point. Yeah. So that's that. And something else. As far as, on Instagram, I'm getting so many friend requests now, and I'm getting really noticed on Instagram. I want to say thank you so much for that. I appreciate it more than you know. I've seen some of you on there, and it looks like there's some maybe some VIPs, But I've got 14 requests, and it turned into 16, and I just really appreciate that so much. I'd like to see my subscriber count on YouTube go up to 400, but it's got up to 386, then it went 385, 384, 382, 382, then it went back up to 385. It's at 385 right now. I don't understand what the deal is, but yeah, I appreciate all of you who are staying with me and following that. And I get that it's a lot. I get that a lot of it doesn't make sense. And maybe you think, what the hell is this guy talking about on X? All these long posts, all that look like AI's doing it. And I will tell you straight up, it's not AI. It's not a bot. It's all me. I do this every single day. I do updates of my journey, what's going on in my personal life, mixed with GTA 6 from morning till night. Usually I stop at 1600 hours, or 1800 hours, excuse me, around 6 p.m., because I got to go and pick up my mother. I drive her around. I take her everywhere. I'm 35 years old. I'm getting close to 40. She's getting close to 60. She's 56. She's going to be 57. She's got no driver's license. I drive her around. I'm pretty much her caregiver, almost in the same way that I was officially with my sister. By the way, I had a visit with her yesterday that went great. Burger King. She was under the weather, but she was good. She's tough. And her providers are wonderful people. God bless them. I appreciate every single thing they're doing. Takes a lot of stress off my shoulders, and I need that, because I don't need to die from a heart attack. Yeah, What do you got here? Oh, this is totally backwards. Are you serious? This video was going to be completely backwards. That's great. That is just wonderful. That is so great. That's great. That's great. Nice. So, this video is going to be backwards. Part of it's going to, and you're going to have to deal with it. I'm very sorry. You're going to have to deal with it. You're going to see me upside down. Why should I act like I'm even shocked? With everything that's gone on, why should I act like I'm even shocked? I'm not. I'm just not at this point. All right, so I've talked about a few things already. I'm 8 minutes into this video. I'm doing pretty good. My mother, work, employment, working, all that. She's diagnosed with slight bipolar with psychosis features. She suffers from panic anxiety attacks. She has depression. She has all these mental health issues going on. She is not taking care of herself. She's been fired from many jobs. She is at odds with the current job, job 2. She works 2 jobs. One's at the T-Home, as I say in my updates. Other one's at Compass Forest. It was previously called Forest. Now it's Compass Forest because a new company from Boston came in, taking over. Everything's all willy-nilly. Things are in a twister, this, that, and everything else. And it's driving everyone nuts. This company's got very high standards. They want everyone to be this way. They got chefs coming in. They're changing up the menu. They're going to do swordfish, all this fancy cuisine. They want the people, the employees, to reflect their business standard accordingly, and their business standard is professionalism and nothing but professionalism. My mother obviously didn't take well to that because last Wednesday, she works 2 shifts at this job. I call them 12-hour shifts, okay? 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. or 7:30. The more she clocks out, the more she gets overtime. She came home last Wednesday. Last Wednesday, I'm sitting here in this chair, right? Like this is 28 headquarters. This is my XI 28 games headquarters, my bedroom. And why not? Because this kind of looks like an executive chair anyway. It looks like the chair from The Apprentice. I am sitting here. It's all good. Bang, 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 bang. You know, like one of the Real Dimes characters does in the trailer too. Bang, bang, bang. Like that. Okay? I'm like, don't even tell me. Don't even tell me. Putting 2 and 2 together, my cat Maxine, Maine Coon cat, 11-year-old cat, comes up here. Okay, Maxine's coming up here. So obviously, she's running for the hills because my mother is going off, sounding off. Oh, she wasn't sounding off, she was going off. And she was going off. I go down the stairs. Sure enough, she is throwing stuff off the fridge, banging on the door. And and I don't want to say this because it's going to sound derogatory towards these type of people. I'm just saying, piece of shit, someone or other. Piece of shit, someone. Okay, who's the? And I confronted her, right? Because she's obviously all in a tizzy. She's obviously had a mental breakdown. And I catch her by the fridge. I'm going through the hallway. The hallway connects to our kitchen. By our rear entrance to get into our kitchen. I said, who's the piece of shit? You know what? He says, she must be hearing things. Are you? And I'm thinking, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You are so far off base and so mentally ill. And I didn't say that. But I'm thinking that to myself. What is she talking about? She has no idea. She's got no idea what she has no idea what she is right now. This has happened so many times. And I'm just hearing all this stuff, and I'm very instinctive and very intuitive, right? And I know something's up. I know it, and I want to say it to her. I want to say, what happened? What'd you do now? Okay? And I pull back because I'm like, I'm going to start a firestorm. I'm not going to say anything. And she's just saying all this stuff and just talking to herself like, I know. And then she tells me, they sent me home. Really? Okay. Yeah. They sent you home, all right. I know why they sent you home. Because you had a mental breakdown, and you probably got talked to, and you probably got suspended. Come to find out, I connect the dots. I read her texts on her phone, because I'm going to do that. I'm her son. I love her. I care about her. I want to make sure she's not doing some dumb shit, like she's done in the past. A whole bunch of it. Okay? And she's talking and communicating with, among other people, she's calling corporate. She's calling this guy Mike in Boston, 617 number, because 617 is a Boston area code. And she's saying, I work at this place. I just got suspended. I also called you. What the hell are you doing? No. You're making a bad impression. You're making a bad impression. 13 minutes, I'm checking on this. You're making a bad impression. Already, a new company comes in, you're already calling corporate to basically tell on this organization for something they didn't do, which you did. So she sends that, and then I see her other text, right? And it's with 2 people, because I know her contacts. Forrest. Hold on 1 second. Just want to make sure I'm not in for any more surprises. I've had enough. It's just the wind. So I'm talking with, she's talking with 2 people, 2 contacts. The name of the business, and Stephanie's her boss, Stephanie K. And she's talking with Stephanie, and she's talking with Lay. Now Lay's the president of the building. This building's different. This whole organization, it's smaller. There's not many divisions like the T home with Jennifer and her boss there, who's the district manager, who manages 3 divisions. This other job, the president doesn't have so much of, doesn't have to run such a tight ship. So she can, she's got, meetings and all that, but it's easier and manageable than my mother's other boss, Jennifer L, district manager. So she sends messages to Stephanie and Leigh, Leigh, who's been through anxiety, lost her boyfriend to cirrhosis of the liver from heavy drinking, liver damage. Very sad. So she sends two messages. She says to Stephanie and her is saying, okay, you're going to work. This is what I want you to do. You're only going to work one building. I'll just let you know you work in one building. I scroll down. I see one word. I'm like, here we go. I freaking froze. And I was pissed. I was honestly pissed off when I saw it. I was totally beside myself. One word is all I needed to know exactly what happened. Suspended. She said, I got talked to, I'm suspended, I didn't do anything. Here's a fun fact. If you say I've done nothing, I didn't do anything, you have done something. Just watch police dash cam footage, okay? If you are someone who says I didn't do anything, you did do something. You're hiding something, and in my mother's case, that notion couldn't be more true. Then she went on with this whole paragraph, I don't want to say it's pathetic, but she's an adult. It's like a child pleading to a principal or something like that. I didn't do it. And it's sad, but it's sad emotionally and then the other way. It's sad. It's sad. And she's saying, I'm a good Christian woman, and everything like that, and she's done this time and time and time again. Time and time again. Time and time again. Every single time she gets at odds with a job. So she sent that to Stephanie, right? Now, Leigh, the president, in the conversation with her, she says, this is after it happens. She basically says, my mother says to Leigh, she says, when do you want me to come in? Because my mother told me when I picked her up a few days ago, she said, Leigh wants me to come in. And I got a feeling in my stomach like, here we go. Don't tell me what's happening. It's going to happen again. Please don't tell me. Not when everything's going good. Not when the bankruptcy's getting taken care of. Not when the trustee payments are being paid. When the mortgage is being paid. When I got a modicum of peace. Right? And I'm sitting in this chair. This is Monday. She has Tuesday off. I'm sitting in my chair. I'm freaking feel like I'm sweating bullets. My father said this all the time. He said he said I'm sweating my balls off. He said that and sweating bullets. I'm sweating bullets. I couldn't even focus. I got so anxiety I started crying. And when I get anxiety, I cry and think about things in my head. I'll be honest with you, I get a little bit of rage. It's not bad. I can't, it's a sensory motor thing, overload. And I'm like, don't let it be true. Don't let it be true. Intrusive thoughts. Anxiety, intrusive thoughts. Don't let it be what I think it is. And that's what my mother said to Leigh. And so she sends that to her. I scroll up because I'm looking at the text, everything that they're saying. Before that, my mother says, yeah, if I'm allowed back. So looking at those words in that text, that means she's done something. She's clearly done something. So where we're at right now is she went to talk with Leigh, 11 a.m. yesterday before we do the visit with my sister at Burger King, a little up north, a town up north. Conversation with Leigh was about 15-20 minutes. I sat in the parking lot. My mother came back, didn't say a thing. Of course she's not going to say anything. I tried to connect the dots afterwards. Just started asking little questions like, so where are you going to be tomorrow? I don't know. Okay. I'm taking 6 furlough days off. How many days you taking off? I'm 6 furlough days or days where you get paid days off. I'm taking 6 days off. I'm thinking instantly. I'm looking out. I'm looking out the Scion, the driveway. Got my arms crossed. I'm like, yeah, okay, okay, sure. Are you just hiding the fact that you've been fired? Are you just trying to hide that from me? You protect the ones that you love, you know. But two wrongs don't make a right. Doing what she did, and then hiding it from me. All right, we're at 20 minutes. Again, half this video is going to be upside down. I do apologize for that, but it's good stuff. Okay, I promise. I just wanted to let you know what the hell's going on. It just sometimes it just pisses me off so much, you know. And I am not a pissed off guy. I don't like to be that. I like to have peace because if I'm one wrong move, I feel like I could die from a heart attack from stress. You know. So she's waiting to hear back from Lay, and then she told me I should be back next Monday. Okay. So good thing she's got this other job, right? Jennifer's great. She puts my mother in where she needs to work. So she worked a 10:37 a.m. p.m. shift today. She's got Thursday and Friday. And then probably going to do Saturday. Because she works normally at the Compass Place Wednesdays, Saturdays, 12-hour shift. And then a split on Sunday. Work, church, back to work. And then Monday, a split. And then she goes to the T-home, to her other job. So she's got 3 days she's going to make up. Now, Jennifer is fantastic. She's great. She will put my mother in if she needs to. She asked her if she wanted to work yesterday. But she obviously couldn't because Tuesdays are for visiting my sister. She's got to see my sister. It's very important. It gives her peace, you know. Yeah, so, yeah, Tuesday nights are out. But she's got this other job. It's $18 an hour weekly. This other job is bi-weekly, $20 an hour. The reason it's $20 an hour is because she does a little bit of cooking. But she's more wait staff now, dietary aid, so she's in the dining table serving the residents. So, yeah, that's where we're at with that right now. So she's suspended there, waiting to hear back from them, working at the other place, and I'm sitting here. You want to know what I do? I'll tell you straight up what I do. I take care of her, I take care of this house, because this house has looked like crap for the longest time, so I just cleaned it top to bottom. I cleaned it top to bottom. It looks so much better now, and that gives me peace, you know? So, yeah. That's what's going on here. That's what's going on right now. I'm going to call this video 2 seconds, but it's the thing that Gordon Ramsay does, you know, the world-renowned British chef from Hell's Kitchen. Most people know him, but he'd take one of the contestants around to the side and say, 2 seconds. And so, you know, yeah, that's going to be the name of the video. But that's where I'm at right now. Everything that's going on with my mother, you know, I'm just trying not to keel over. It's nuts. It's just nuts. Plus, I got to do my next update, because I do my updates every 100 minutes, every 2 hours, you know. So the last one was since it's, you know, 14:24, 2:24. So the next one is 16:24, 4:24 p.m. It's 4:26 p.m. right now. So, you know, I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna mention that I put this up because we got fiber cable now, fiber optics, and videos upload much quicker. So this will get up to my YouTube channel quick. And yeah, so that's gonna happen. More is gonna happen. GTA 6 content's gonna happen. A lot's gonna happen. And November 19th is finally going to happen because Zelnick did his official letter to the shareholders. You know, he did the, I forgot what it's called, but there was a rough draft of it, but now it's a final version that says our net bookings, you know, the $8.2 billion that they've spent, because they've notify the SEC, Securities Exchange Commission, that they're going to do that. So that solidifies, galvanizes November 19th. And yeah. And then Rockstar's done a little back end update, to their the Deco font, which is the font used for, everything you see, Trailer 3 and everything like that. It's the font that they're using. They've added a little, yeah, it's subtle, but Trailer 3 should be coming. Much more should be coming. And much more is going to be coming for me. I'm at 25 minutes here. I'm going to end that. And again, I'm so sorry. Half of this is going to be upside down. But, it's still there. It's still going to be me. It's going to be funny, but it's going to be, yeah. So, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting me. All the, the love I'm getting on Instagram, again, YouTube, I'd like to see the subscriber count, go up there. That'd be great. As I said, there's no one who wants this done more than me. And we're finally there. We're 113 days away, Trailer 2 looks awesome. There's a lot in there. I can imagine Trailer 3. I bet it's going to blow me away. Probably going to put me in tears. I hope it does. Because I need to see some good stuff, So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. Be safe. Be good to yourselves. I'll be back with plenty more. My name is Aaron. I'm CEO, founder of 28 Games. My tagline is crazy, ambitious, cleverly historic, because this is ambitious. You know what? You can be ambitious and change the world. It's kind of what it boils down to. All right. So I will see you around, and plenty more on the way. All right. Be safe. Take care. Bye-bye.